Welcome back to the Laura Coates Show on Sirius XM's POTUS Channel 124. Filling in for Laura, here's your host, Dr. Rayshawn Ray.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Laura Coates Show. Boy, I tell you, oftentimes, technology can fail us. And of course, I do a lot of work with technology, a lot of work that I do in policing as I have a virtual reality training program for law enforcement. But look, let's just get past that. Let's move on. What I was discussing and what I was posing to you is the question of the day. Woodson, I appreciate you holding on. We're about to get to you in a second. Question of the day. Are we in a recession? Are we in a recession? How do you know personally? You can also correspond with me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, or what have you, at Sociologist Ray. You can tweet at me at Sociologist Ray. Look, what I was talking about is household income and how expensive some of these cities are. At the top of the list, probably no surprise, are places in the Bay Area. San Francisco tops the list to be at the median household, not the mean. The mean means the average income. The median means actually the middle person in the 100% as we think about people living everywhere. In San Francisco, to be at the median household income, it is roughly $120,000 just to be in the middle. You have to make $120,000 a year to be in the middle. In order to be just in the top 20%, we're not talking about top 10%, top 5%, top 1%, top 20% in San Francisco is $250,000. Let's go to Washington, D.C. What is the median household income? Well, it's roughly $91,000. Nearly $100,000 a year. To be in the top 20%, we are talking about nearly $200,000 a year. And in D.C. and San Francisco and other places, including Seattle, Scottsdale, Arizona, Irvine, California, Arlington, Virginia, you have to make over $30,000 to nearly $50,000 to be in the bottom 20%. I mean, we're talking about astronomical amounts of money, but let's look at the cities with the lowest threshold to be a top earner. What does that look like? Well, let's go to a city that I know well, Memphis, Tennessee. To be in the median household income in Memphis, Tennessee, we are talking about $42,000 a year. Woo, that's sitting pretty. I mean, you in the middle right there, $42,000. That will put you in the lowest 20% in the cities that I mentioned earlier that are mostly on the coast. And then to be in the top 20% of earners in the city of Memphis, we are talking about roughly $90,000 to be in the top 20%. There are other cities we could put in this same range. Tucson, Arizona, which is pretty interesting, particularly when we think about Scottsdale and how expensive it is. So if you want to live out west, Tucson becomes a good place to live. My mom used to live there. It's a beautiful place. But others, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Newark, New Jersey, Detroit, Cleveland, Toledo, some places you're probably thinking, maybe I don't want to go to those places. But there are some great cities there and there are some great people there. But the point is that there is a huge range. So people are feeling the recession. They're feeling this sort of stuff in different ways. So let's go to Woodson, who has been holding on. Woodson, what is your take on how we think about the recession? Woodson, you are on the Laura Coates Show. What are your thoughts about being the head of household coming from North Carolina and whether or not you are feeling it as we think about a recession? Go ahead.
Well, I think everybody is feeling it. I'm unique in having an economics degree and grad degree in it and seeing this from a couple of different perspectives. As a mom, we have readjusted our groceries, our carpooling, and our household expenses because of